Have a good evening. Contact Mumbai Control 132.7, Thai 343. I fly 6705, turn left, heading 065, vector for the approach. Turn left, heading 065, I fly 6705. I fly 6705, contact Kolkata, radar 120.675. Contact Kolkata, radar 120.675, I fly 6705. I fly 617, radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left, ready for descent. I fly 617. I fly 617, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport landing runway 19 left. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport, landing runway 19 left, I fly 617. I fly 617, descend to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210, I fly 617. I fly 216. Contact Hyderabad Control 118.3, bye-bye. Contact Hyderabad Control 118.3, I fly 216. Express India 1560, ILS runway 19 left. Report ready for descent. ILS runway 19 left, ready for descent. Express India 1560. Express India 1560, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose landing runway 19 left. Alright, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose landing runway 19 left, Express India 1560. India 1560, descend to flight level 160. Descend to flight level 160, Express India 1560. I fly to 8 Mike, radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left, ready for descent. I fly to 8 Mike. I fly to 8 Mike, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport landing runway 19 left. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport, landing runway 19 left, I fly to 8 Mike. I fly to 8 Mike, descend to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210, I fly to 8 Mike. I fly 617, descend to 5000 feet, QNH 1009. Descend to 5000 feet, QNH 1009, I fly 617. Express India 1560, descend to 4000 feet, QNH 1009. Descend to 4000 feet, QNH 1009, Express India 1560. Kolkata Control, Air India to 713, good evening, flight level 321. Air India 2713, Kolkata Control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 370. Continue climb to flight level 370, Air India to 713. Malaysian 190 Heavy, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Center on 132.7, Malaysian 190 Heavy.
I fly to 8 Mike, turn left, heading 020, vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading 020, I fly to 8 Mike.
I fly to 8 Mike, turn left, heading 020, descend to 5000 feet, QNH 1009F. Turn left, heading 020, descend to 5000 feet, QNH 1009F, I fly to 8 Mike. Express India 1560, contact Kolkata radar 120.675. Contact Kolkata radar 120.675, Express India 1560. I fly 617, contact Kolkata radar 120.675.
Contact Kolkata radar 120.675, I fly 617.
Express India to 724, contact Hyderabad, control 118.3.
Contact Hyderabad control 118.3, Express India to 724, bye bye.
I fly to 8 Mike, contact Kolkata radar 120.675. Contact Kolkata radar 120.675, I fly to 8 Mike. Malaysian 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, have a good evening.
Contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy.
190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 190 heavy, contact Mumbai control 132.7, Malaysian 190 heavy. 1 Kolkata Control, I fly 6137, good evening, flight level 310. I fly 6137, Kolkata Control, radar contact. Air India 2713, radar vectors, ILS runway 28. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 28, ready for descent, Air India 2713. Air India 2713, Visakhapatnam landing runway 28. Visakhapatnam, landing runway 28, Air India 2713. Air India 2713, descent to flight level 250. Descent to flight level 250, Air India 2713. I fly 34 hotel, cleared direct A3. Resume on navigation. Roger, we'll head direct A3 then resume on navigation. I fly 34 hotel, thanks. I fly 506, you're off course. Clear direct no-no. Resume on navigation.
Affirmative. Cleared direct Nalav. Resume on navigation. I fly 506.
Air India 2713, turn left, heading 145, vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading 145, Air India 2713. Air India 2713, turn left, heading 145, descend to 6000 feet, QNH 1010. Turn left, heading 145, descend to 6000 feet, QNH 1010, Air India 2713. Santu 182 heavy, contact Mumbai Control 132.7. Contact Mumbai Control 132.7, Xanadu 182 heavy. I fly to 8 Mike, radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left, ready for descent. I fly to 8 Mike.
I fly to 8 Mike, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport landing runway 19 left.
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport, landing runway 19 left. I fly to 8 Mike.
Air India 2489, contact Bhubaneswar, approach 125.525.
Contact Bhubaneswar, approach 125.525, Air India 2489.
I fly to 8 Mike, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1009.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1009. I fly to 8 Mike.
VECC 907, contact Mumbai control 132.7.
Center on 132.7, VECC 907. Have a good evening.
I fly 617, radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 19 left, ready for descent. I fly 617.
I fly 617, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport landing runway 19 left.
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Airport, landing runway 19 left. I fly 617.
I fly 617, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, I fly 617.
I fly 617, turn left, heading 020, vector for the approach. Bangladesh 235 Heavy, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Contact Mumbai Control 132.7, Bangladesh 235 Heavy.
Air India 2713, contact Visakhapatnam, approach 119.7.
Contact Visakhapatnam approach 119.7, Air India to 713.
Kolkata Control, I fly 64 Delta Mike. Good evening, flight level 390.
I fly 64 Delta Mike, Kolkata Control, radar contact. I fly 5128, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Contact Mumbai Control 132.7, I fly 5128.
I-Fly 64 Delta Mike, turn left, heading 055, vectors for Bhubaneswar Airport.
Turn left, heading 055, I-Fly 64 Delta Mike.
I-Fly 506, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Contact Mumbai Control 132.7. I-Fly 506. Mumbai Control I-Fly 506. Good evening. Flight level 340.
I-Fly 506, Mumbai Control, radar contact. I-Fly 6916, turn right, heading 340. Turn right, heading 340, I-Fly 6916.
Mumbai Control, Thai Jet 760. Good evening, flight level 280.
Thai Jet 760, Mumbai Control, identified.
Mumbai Control, I fly 6272, flight level 340.
I fly 6272, Mumbai Control, radar contact. Air India 2512, contact Hyderabad, control 118.3.
Center on 118.3, Air India to 512, bye-bye.
Air India 2835, contact Hyderabad, control 118.3. Have a good evening.
Contact Hyderabad Control 118.3, Air India 2835.
Air India 2711, contact Hyderabad, control 118.3.
Center on 118.3, Air India 2711, bye-bye.
I fly 6916, climb to flight level 290, vectors for Rajiv Gandhi Airport. Climb to flight level 290, I fly 6916.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our flight to Vasco da Gama, our cabin crew will shortly begin the onboard service. A selection of refreshments, including hot and cold
Mumbai Control, I fly 922, good evening, flight level 310.
accept all major credit and debit cards. We are approximately halfway through our journey, with an expected total flight time of 2 hours and 28 minutes.
I fly 922, Mumbai Control, radar contact.
Please feel free to contact a member of the cabin crew. Thank you for flying with IndiGo Airlines.
Mumbai Control, I fly 613. Good evening, flight level 340.
I fly 613, Mumbai Control, radar contact. I fly 5041, contact Hyderabad, control 118.3.
Center on 118.3. I fly 5041. Mumbai Control, Air India 338. Good evening, flight level 284.
Air India 338, Mumbai Control, identified.
Mumbai Control, Emirates 355 Super, flight level 393.
Emirates 355 Super, Mumbai Control, identified, continue climb to flight level 400.
Continue climb to flight level 400, Emirates 355 Super.
iFly 922, contact Kolkata control 120.1.
Contact Kolkata control 120.1, iFly 922.
Mumbai Control, iFly to 7 Papa Juliet, good evening, flight level 360.
iFly to 7 Papa Juliet, Mumbai control, identified. iFly to 115, turn left, heading 185, vectors for Indira Gandhi.
Turn left heading 185, iFly to 115. Mumbai Control, iFly 6406, flight level 300.
iFly 6406, Mumbai control, identified. iFly 6916, contact Hyderabad control 118.3, bye-bye. Contact Hyderabad control 118.3, iFly 6916. iFly 6120, contact Kolkata control 120.1.
Center on 120.1, I fly 6120.
iFly 506, contact Hyderabad, control 118.3.
Contact Hyderabad Control 118.3, iFly 506. Hyderabad Control iFly 506, good evening. Flight level 340.
iFly 506, Hyderabad Control, radar contact. iFly 975, contact Kolkata Control 120.1, bye-bye.
Contact Kolkata Control 120.1. iFly 975. Have a good evening.
iFly 441, contact Mumbai Control 132.7. Center on 132.7, iFly 441. Air India to 512, Hyderabad Control, expect tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left. Expect tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left, Air India to 512. fly 7448, turn right, heading 105, climb to flight level 160.
Turn right, heading 105, climb to flight level 160, I fly 7448.
Air India to 711, contact Vijayawada Tower 118.55, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.55, Air India to 711.
Air India to 512, 10 of 7 Echo, runway 09 left. Report ready for descent. Tail 7 Echo, runway 09 left, ready for descent, Air India to 512. Air India to 512, descend to flight level 130. Descend to flight level 130, Air India to 512. I fly 6916, Hyderabad control, expect Namsa 8 with the Namsa transition, runway 09 right.
Expect Namsa 8 with the Namsa transition, runway 09 right, I fly 6916.
I fly 6916, Namsa 8 with the Namsa transition, runway 09 right. Report ready for descent.
Namsa 8 with the Namsa transition, runway 09 right, ready for descent, I fly 6916.
I fly 6916, descend to 3600 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend to 3600 feet, I fly 6916.
I fly 6916, contact Hyderabad approach 1 to...
Contact Hyderabad, approach 125.55, I fly 6916.
Air India to 512, contact Chennai control 118.9. Center on 118.9, Air India to 512. Hyderabad control, I fly 266 November, flight level 340. I fly 266 November, Hyderabad control, radar contact. Hyderabad Control, I fly 7 Yankee, flight level 319er. I fly 7 Yankee, Hyderabad Control, radar contact.
Hyderabad Control, I fly 638 Kilo. Good evening, flight level 174.
I fly 638 Kilo, Hyderabad Control, identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, I fly 638 Kilo.
I fly 7 Yankee, Circa 8, runway 09 right. Report ready for descent. Circa 8, runway 09 right, ready for descent, I fly 7 Yankee. I fly 7 Yankee, descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120, I fly 7 Yankee. Hyderabad Control, Goal India Bravo, flight level 160. Goal India Bravo, Hyderabad Control, radar contact. iFly 6381, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Contact Mumbai Control 132.7. iFly 6381. Have a good evening.
iFly 7567, Hyderabad Control, expect Vitur 8, runway 09 right. Expect Vitur 8, runway 09 right, iFly 7567.
Hyderabad Control, Air India 2807, good evening.
Air India 2807, Hyderabad Control, identified. Hyderabad Control, iFly 761 Whiskey, good evening, flight level 213. iFly 761 Whiskey, Hyderabad Control, identified, continue climb to flight level 350. Continue climb to flight level 350, iFly 761 Whiskey. iFly 6385, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Center on 132.7. iFly 6385.
iFly 7567, descend to flight level 110. Descend to flight level 110, iFly 7567. iFly 7448, Hyderabad Control, expect lead of 8, runway 09 right.
Expect lead of 8, runway 09 right, iFly 7448.
Hyderabad Control, iFly 2156, flight level 370. iFly 7 Yankee, contact Hyderabad approach 125.55. Contact Hyderabad approach 125.55, iFly 7 Yankee. iFly to 156, Hyderabad Control, radar contact. iFly 7133, contact Chennai Control 118.9. Center on 118.9, iFly 7133, bye-bye. Express India to 823, Hyderabad Control, expect lead of 8, runway 09 right. Expect lead of 8, runway 09 right, Express India to 823.
Hyderabad Control, Express India 1978, flight level 340.
Express India 1978, Hyderabad Control, identified. iFly 7448, Meadow 8, runway 09 right. Report ready for descent.
Leg of 8, runway 09 right, ready for descent, iFly 7448.
iFly 7448, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend to 9,000 feet, iFly 7448.
iFly 7448, clear direct HS225. Resume all navigation.
Cleared direct HS225. Resume on navigation, iFly 7448.
Express India to 823, lead of 8, runway 09 right. Report ready for descent. Lead of 8, runway 09 right, ready for descent. Express India to 823. Express India to 823, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1011. Descend to 9,000 feet, Express India to 823. iFly 506, Hyderabad Control, expect Belgavi to Alpha, runway 26. iFly 506, Hyderabad Control, expect Belgavi to Alpha, runway 26. iFly 506, Hyderabad Control. iFly 7448, contact Hyderabad approach 125.55.
Contact Hyderabad approach 125.55, iFly 7448.
iFly to 66 November, Hyderabad Control, expect tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left.
Echo, runway 09 left, I fly 266 November.
Express India 2823, contact Hyderabad approach 125.55. Contact Hyderabad approach 125.55, Express India 2823. Air India 2807, Hyderabad control, expect tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left.
Expect tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left, Air India 2807.
I fly 7553, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, I fly 7553.
I fly 506, Belgavi.
I fly 506. Ready for descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain.
I fly 506, descend to flight level
We have now
080.
begun our descent into Vasco da Gama. The weather at our destination is currently
Descend to
okay.
flight level
Light wind
080.
with a
I fly
temperature of
506.
29 degrees Celsius. Cabin crew will shortly be preparing the cabin for arrival. We have arrived.
I fly to 66 November, tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left. Report ready for descent.
On behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying with IndiGo Airlines. It's been our pleasure having you on board.
Tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left, ready for descent, I fly 266 November.
I fly 266 November, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, I fly 266 November.
I fly 7567, contact Hyderabad approach 125.55. Contact Hyderabad approach 125.55, I fly 7567. Air India 2807, tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left. Report ready for descent.
Tail of 7 Echo, runway 09 left, ready for descent, Air India 2807.
Air India 2807, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Air India 2807.
So, ever considered becoming a pilot?
Me? No, never. Afraid of heights.
But you were in the control tower.
Huh, never thought about it like that. I fly to 66 November. Contact Chennai Control 118.9. Have a good evening. Contact Chennai Control 118.9. I fly to 66 November. Have a good evening. I fly 7553, contact Hyderabad approach 125.55. Contact Hyderabad approach 125.55, I fly 7553. I fly 638 kilo. Contact Mumbai Control 132.7. Bye bye.
Center on 132.7. I fly 638 kilo.
Go on India Bravo. Contact Mumbai Control 132.7. Bye bye. Air India 2807, contact Chennai Control 118.9. Have a good evening.
Contact Chennai Control 118.9, Air India 2807.
I fly 1317, contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Center on 132.7, I fly 1317.
I fly 5 Alpha Charlie, contact Mumbai Control 132.7. Contact Mumbai Control 132.7. I fly 5 Alpha Charlie. I fly 33 Delta Kilo. Contact Mumbai Control 132.7.
Contact Mumbai Control 132.7, I fly 33 Delta Kilo. Hyderabad Control, I fly 2359, flight level 199.
I fly 2359, Hyderabad Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for landing into Vasco da Gama, please ensure your seat belt is securely fastened. Please make sure your cabin baggage is safely stored in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you, with all electronic devices, including laptops, properly secured. Kindly ensure your tray table is stored, armrests are lowered, and window blinds are fully open. Cabin crew will now be collecting any remaining items such as rubbish, newspapers, or magazines. The lavatories are no longer available for use. Thank you for your cooperation.
iFly 506, contact the Bolem approach 125.0.
Contact Dablum approach 125.0, iFly 506. Dablum, iFly 506, flight level 0905 with information Charlie.
iFly 506 Bolem approach, QNH1010 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26.
QNH1010 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26, iFly 506.
iFly 506, descend to 4,600 feet, QNH1010.
Descend to 4,600 feet, QNH1010, iFly 506.
cabin crew, be seated for landing. Captain, the cabin is secure for landing.
I-Fly 506, descend to 2,700 feet.
Descend to 2,700 feet. I-Fly 506.
I-Fly 506, leave Fenix heading 260, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26.
Leave Fenix heading 260. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26. I-Fly 506.
I-Fly 506, 4 miles from CI-26, fly present heading, maintain 2,700 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 26.
Fly present heading, 2,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 26. I-Fly 506.
Bolin, I-Fly 5137, flight level 110 with information Charlie.
I-Fly 506, contact Dublin Tower 118.1, have a good evening.
Over to Tower 118.1, I-Fly 506. Dublin Tower, I-Fly 506, ILS runway 26.
iFly 506, double in tower, wind 340 at 5, runway 26 cleared to land.
Runway 26 cleared to land. iFly 506.
iFly 506, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. iFly 506.
Welcome to Vasco da Gama. The local time is 10:27 p.m. Please remain seated with your seat belts securely fastened until the seat belt sign has been switched off. The cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to prepare the aircraft for disembarkation.
iFly 506, contact ground 121.95.
Before leaving the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal belongings with you. Kindly check the seat pocket.
Ground
under your
121.95.
seat and the overhead
iFly
lockers.
506.
Take care when opening the overhead compartments, as items may have shifted during the flight. For those continuing their stay, we hope you enjoy your time in Vasco da Gama. From its unique local character to its vibrant surroundings, we wish you a pleasant and memorable visit. Smoking is only permitted in designated areas outside the terminal building. On behalf of the captain and the entire crew, thank you for flying with IndiGo Airlines. It has been our pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to welcoming you again soon.
iFly 506. Request taxi to company gate.
iFly 506, gate 5 taxi via Alpha.
Gate 5 via Alpha. iFly 506.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, as you disembark the aircraft, please take care when using the steps and use the handrails provided. For your safety, please supervise children at all times and avoid walking beneath the aircraft wings. We wish you a pleasant stay and thank you for flying with IndiGo Airlines.